There we go, guys. Are you excited? Sell out, guys. Sell out. Money. You know, you gotta, guy gotta make a living. Guy gotta make a living. You know, I cannot just look at every single coin. You people always in the chat like, hey man, look at this, look at that. It's time for me to make some bucks. Okay, make some bucks. Pay-per-view, paper analysis. How's everybody doing? I see a lot of names. Ron is in the chat always. Evrim, how you doing, man? I think I saw, yeah, Captain is here as well. Hey man, how you doing? Woman, sorry. It happens. Will you do mums and coins or just coins this time? Will you do mums and coins or just just coins this time? By the way, cup and handle on VeChain on 24-48 hour chart. By the way, TF Fan Club members get everything for free. TF Fans Club members get everything for free. VeChain, cup and handle on 24-48 chart. Why are you saying 24? Just say daily, 2 days. Cup and handle. I don't see cup and handle, man. It wants to break out though, it wants to break out. Norris got you, but I am a student now studying masters. Bitcoin is looking weak, guys. It's looking weak, but it gotta pump sometimes. It gotta pump sometimes, right? It was looking weak here, and right now it's getting back above these moving averages. So maybe it's gonna hold above moving averages, towards the upside. See, as soon as I open the stream, everybody just spams the coins. But right now, you wanna see the coins? Super chat, guys. Super chat. That's how we do the coins today. That's how we do the coins today. Can you do Cryptopolis review and Veju insane potential NFT game? Ronald of Dant. Ron, you don't have to. You are the green name. You don't have to. But I do appreciate the money. See, guys, this is how you do it. You send super chat. It really doesn't matter how much, as long as it's super chat. And then I do your coin. I'll tell you everything you wanna know about your coin. Anything you want to know about your coin, I'll do that. By the way, Dent looks good. I'll tell you one thing about Dent, man. It looks good, man. It looks good. Let's go to the daily time frame up here. It's ready, man. It's ready. You see the line? You see the triangles? Let's just keep on this up here. See the triangle, man. It is ready. It is so close. It is so close to breaking this resistance up here, and it's just about to go. It's just about to go. XRP as well. Ron wants to know about a lot of coins today, man. We're gonna make huge bucks tonight. Once Ron starts, look me up this, look me up that. We're gonna make money. We're gonna make bucks. So you can see here that right now we are above all the moving averages up here. It looks really nice. Just hitting this resistance up here several times. It is getting ready. Let's see how this looks on the 4-hourly time frame. 50 moving average. Look at this 50 moving average. Really nice 50 moving average. Bam, 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 bam. Right now you try again. Bam, bam, bam. And right now you can see that this 50 moving average has no other choice but to go something like this up here and push the Dent outside. So Dent is just about to break ZRX. Man, you are really pushing the coins right now. ZRX, I don't even know what that is, man. So Dent right now looking like it's gonna break out here very soon, because this 50 moving average, look at how beautiful this 50 moving average is. Look at how beautiful this 50 moving average is, man. Look at a beautiful line, 50 moving average. Look at this. This is the nicest line you will see ever. Like, look at this up here. This is the support. This is the support on the 4-hourly time frame, man. This is support on, and right now it's pushing us. Right now it's this 50 moving average is pushing us towards the resistance. So something is gonna happen. This or this, okay, and this doesn't have a long left. 24, 25, like 1-2 days more, and this is gonna break to the upside. I think it's gonna break the upside because I don't see Bitcoin being weak. So Dent looks extremely strong. It looks very good. Let's see on the weekly time frame up here. Yeah, even on the weekly time frame above moving averages inside the triangle, it looks like it's gonna break out soon, and it's gonna be good times. 2 days give or take. Taton calling for Harmony 1. Can you analyze? Yes, I can, man. Yes, I can. All the super chats get all the analysis, man. XRP is kind of boring. Unfortunately, it is kind of boring. It also has this 50 moving average, but it's sitting above the 50 moving average, but it's not doing much. It's still below this moving average, and this part over here can actually last for a while. This part over here can last for a while. So when will it actually break up here? It's hard to say. We got the resistance on 114, 116. Well, let's remove the 114 resistance up here. we're gonna put like this 160 in resistance. You know, we gotta get above 160 in resistance to go up. But you know, when this will happen, because this can, right now, this 50 moving average, unlike that where the 50 moving average is going towards the upside and pushing us, you know, towards the upside, XRP is not pushing. XRP is like going down downside, and it's kind of not pushing us pushing us up right now. So you know, we gotta start making moves up here towards the upside, and I don't think XRP is right now kind of ready for that yet. You can see here also on the weekly time frame that we are kind of below this 10 moving average, this 20 moving average sitting very low below us. So I think, you know, right now, you know, Bitcoin just pumped, of course, so right now you can see that Shiba Inu, for example, 20% up, but Ethereum is going, Matic wants to go, there are some other coins that are going right now, right, Harmony One being one of those coins, and you can see here that but XRP does not want to go. XRP does not want to go, and this can take a while. This can take how long while, I do not know how long while this can take, but these kind of sideways, you can see also this on Cardano, for example, this kind of sideways move, they can last for a while, and we never know. So what we are waiting from XRP, Cardano as well, is some kind of decisive move to tell us the direction, tell us. But right now it just kind of sideways move. Dent looks a lot better than this this over here right now. Dent looks a lot better than that. Okay, let's do next one. ZRX USDT. This is on Hobby. Is there on Binance? There is a Binance. ZRX on Binance. Let's see if this should have a decent history in Binance as well. To tell the truth, I haven't watched this in a long time. I remember 0x, you know, popping up on my charts from a while back. You see this 200 moving average is corresponding with something. Let's see on this on the weekly time frame, how this actually looks on the weekly time frame up here. Well, you could say it's something like this up here. I mean, it's a week to the week, you know, but it looks like something like up here. It looks like it's, you know, the line to break is it's closer to this one up here. Let's use this week up here because, you know, it is significant week. Then we'll use one of these weeks that actually confirm nicely. I think it's something like this. I think this line, because, you know, this bottom down is here, is getting a hit nicely, hit. I think this is a very nice line, also corresponds very nicely to 200 moving average, so we're gonna use that. This is the trend on the downside. On downside, this is the trend line. So this, you know, you don't want to break the trend down there, but this isn't the triangle. I think triangle goes something like here. And you can see it's symmetrical triangle. It is something in ballpark area. It corresponds really nicely with the 100 200 moving average up here, sitting on the bottom of this triangle. So it is kind of late. It's also below the 50 moving average down here, but it has nowhere to go because this 50 moving average is slowly turned towards downside. This is on the daily time frame, so it can go like 1 2 3 4 5 6, like can go for at least 2 more weeks sideways before it starts breaking the upside, and then it can go again 2 more weeks sideways up here. So it has no decisive move right now just by looking at the moving averages. Let's look at the indicators down here and see if, you know, they tell us anything right now. Nothing on the indicator down here on the daily time frame that's important that we can pull out of you know, out of here. Can we see any divergences here or anything like that? There might be some kind of bullish divergence here, so, you know, some kind of short-term pull to upside might actually, you know, come, because this is going down, this is going up, you know, some kind of short-term upside, but nothing decisive. Up here, down here on the MACD, there are no overbought levels, so we're not gonna look at that. But down here we had a bullish cross up here on the MACD, but this looks like just going, you know, just killing the moves. Here's the most interesting part of here of the chart. That's on the weekly time frame. You can see here that we got the bullish cross up here. We got bullish cross up here. Over here we got bullish cross. We still haven't, we tried to break up here above the zero line up here, but then we got crushed right back down again, and this is kind of going sideways right now. The momentum is dying, you know, the momentum is dying. We are going to this ending of triangle, but it can take a couple of more weeks. The only thing we are above is 20 moving average, but we are still like 50 and 100 moving average. So the fact that we went up here and went straight back down below the 50 moving average is not actually a good sign right now. Today is Saturday, so you got only like one more day to get back above the 50 moving average. So you're gonna see how it, but right now it doesn't look that good, guys. It doesn't look like that looks the best. Then I would say maybe you know, XRP, since has a lot of pump, but this you know, there are definitely better coins. Maybe, you know, eventually it will, of course, during the bull market it will, you know, pump above the 200 moving average, but right now it's not close, and there is nothing significantly bullish about it either. You know, it's just going kind of sideways, moving a little bit up, a little bit down. Short-term moves, you know, really not that significant, and you know, it doesn't look that good. It doesn't look that good. It can take a while before something happens with this. Next coin, thanks. Calling for Harmony 1. Can you analyze? $2 Taton Champion. Harmony 1, yes man, Harmony 1 looks good. I've been saying about Harmony 1 for a while now. There are a couple of things that are happening here on Harmony right now. You can see here it is going towards upside. Now we have been looking at, let's just remove everything up here and clear up the chart so you can see this better up here. So I was also looking at this this trend line up here. I'm going to show you up here. Depends on how you show it, like this. That this might be some kind of cup and handle pattern that broke out, and right now you know right now it's going a little bit sideways up here to these moving averages. It's going to continue pumping towards the upside. So you know, Harmony 1 is definitely bullish. So the target for this small cup and handle should be somewhere in the area of around 30, if I'm not mistaken, because I did this analysis not you know, just today. Around 30. That's the, you know, this is the first target of this pattern up here. Now you got a bigger pattern up here that's forming right now, and now you can call this a bigger cup and handle pattern that's forming. This is just a short-term cup handle handle forming, but let's assume this is a bigger cup and handle forming up here. You can see here we are hitting the resistance up here. Let's try to do this on the daily up here so you can see this better. You know, it's a cup and handle inside a cup and handle inside a cup and handle, you know. Cup and handle inception or something like that, right? That's what we can call it. But you know, there is a small cup and handle. The first target is up here, but you got this bigger one up here that can go something like this up here, give or take. Let's use something like this. Even this bigger cup and handle has some kind of target up here. Let's pull some kind of lines. I don't know if we're gonna use this bottom down. I think we should use up here this one. Sometimes, you know, and the cup and handle, you know, that's the 40 levels, you know, for the bigger cup and handle. That's 40 levels, you know, target. But you got a small cup and handle, you got a bigger cup and handle, you got a huge cup and handle that's forming right now. Whether you want to call it cup and handle or not, you know, that we can discuss that. But you know, whether it goes something like this, so something like this, I think it's the same. I think it's the same how this. Let's just move this a little bit up here, so it's 30, 40, and the big one. The big one, I don't know how, if this is, I don't think it's this one up here. I think it goes from the top up here to this one top, and then you know, it's creating this trend line up here that's right now trying to break and breaking. And you know, even this one has a target on the breakout, and the target on the breakout is 41, actually around the same target that this medium is around here, 41, 40, 41. So these two targets needs to be taken seriously, especially this bigger one up here, 40. So you got two targets on the upside, the 30 and the 40, right now sitting at 26. On the weekly time frame, we are above all moving averages. There is divergence up here. I think there is divergence. Yeah, there is divergence up here on the on the weekly time frame. So I'm thinking that, you know, although it does look bullish, we might always consider a bigger pullback. But this divergence up here, it's not that. You know, if it can continue pumping up here, maybe if it gets above certain level up here, it might actually pull continue towards the upside. So let's see up here. What do we have here? What do we have here? So let's remove the moving average. What we are gonna do now is try to find some kind of support levels. Okay, support levels. So this down here is a big trend line for Harmony 1. You can see here it is been holding it for a while, right now bouncing up here and trying to go faster. So now that it's going faster, we don't want to break this level. Okay, this is the new trend line up here. We can remove this one up here. This is the new trend line. It's gonna try. So you don't want to go fall below something like 24 or something like that, because that would break the trend line, and then you'll be looking at something like 20 down here or something like that. Let's see here. I wouldn't say this is some kind of rising wedge, because it is way too steep. I mean, something like this may, but it is way too steep. So it does look like this is the right now, you know, looking for breakout up here to go to the 30 and 40 lines. Let's see if there is on the daily on the let's see on the daily if there is any kind of divergence or anything mismatch up here. This is too far apart, so it does look like a divergence, but you gotta go to 2 daily on this one up here, and there is no divergence on the 2 daily because they're just too long apart. So it looks like on the daily it is working out. It is going towards the upside. This 2 day. Let's see daily. It is going towards the upside. Make the there is technically no divergence up here between these 2 points up here. So this one and this one big one should not be considered. I think it looks good. I think 30 and 40 is the levels that it should climb above. You know, it is getting these higher highs, but it is RSI is following the price, so there is no immediate danger of anything right now happening. Let's say, unless Bitcoin dumps like 5%, then everything is gonna dump. You understand that, right? Unless Bitcoin dumps, everything is gonna dump. But right now it does look nice. It does look nice, and we got this very nice. We are actually breaking up here. This is actually the breaking point. I didn't think about it. Yesterday on this candle up here, we broke the resistance up here, and right now we are having some kind of retest. So this looks like it's gonna go more higher up, and I'm looking at 30 or 40 levels up here. I've been saying for a while now that Harmony 1 is looking good, and this just confirms it. It looks good. You know, we're creating higher high. It's not any kind of Shiba move, you know, but it's slowly climbing higher, so it looks good, man. Next one, Braveheart 619, $5. I know you do crypto. I appreciate all you do. I love ETH to 7,000, but can you do me a favor and look at a stock? I can look at anything, man, anything. What do you want me to look at, man? Just write in the chat. Let me see. Dude, the video title is on point. This is gonna work well for you. I will want to do something like this, so this might be one of the, you know, tryouts stuff, you know, see if, you know, if I can get like $100,000, you know, during one live stream. Like, I'm gonna, you know, retire right now. No, not gonna happen. By the way, what kind of stock do you want me to look at? Tell me the stock, man. Braveheart. It's a Donald Trump stock, ran 100 times like a crypto. Yeah, but which stock it is, man? Tell me the name. Tell me the name, man. I'll just like to know from a TM on meant to play. Sure, man, just tell me the name. I super chatted. You super chat the stock. Oh, you did it 2 times. Oh, you did it 2 times. Oh, I see that, man. Oh, thanks. Can you look up fun stock real quick? I respect it. Yeah, thanks, bro. I YOLO'd $50 in fun at 10. Sure, man. Sure, man. Let's see fun. And this is a stock. This one over here, Nasdaq. I'm guessing this. What the f? This is daily chart, guys. I don't know what happened here. You YOLO'd at 10, man. You YOLO'd at 10. Okay. What happened here? What happened here? You YOLO'd at 10, man. It looks like, you know, it looks like a crypto stock because, you know, nothing, and then explode. This over here, these gaps. You know, stocks are not like crypto, so you're gonna get a lot of these gaps, and these gaps can, you know, be both bullish and bearish, and this looks like a very, very bullish gap. I don't know what this is. It just went above a 100 moving average, straight up to, you know, how are we gonna do this, man? Let's see 4 hourly time frames. This isn't, yeah, this went too fast, man. 1 hourly. Let's see here. This just went up here. This is October. Yeah, this closed here and opened here. So this part over here is the most interesting part, but you know, it's so, you know, we got nothing right now. What the only thing we got right now is this look like it might have a little small drop down here. So there is some kind of triangle going on over here, but this is, you know, corrective triangle right now, you know, coming into, you know, after impulsive moving at this corrective triangle. Now if it's very bullish, you can do some another, you know, big move towards the upside, but oftentimes it, you know, slowly corrects, because this is a very impulsive move. How much is this move here at? This is, yeah, 1000%, 1400%. What is this, by the way, man? What is this? Fun, okay, fun. What now I'm very interested in what this is, man. Fun stock. Funware stock was up 1000 on Friday. What the heck is Funware? There you go. What the heck is it? This tiny money-losing Trump-linked software company is a stock that is surging, but what's behind all the fun? A tiny money-losing Trump-linked software company is a stock that's surging, but what's behind all this fun? At one point on Friday, okay, yeah, surge, yeah, 400. That's not too shabby for that. The Austin, Texas-based company, funded probably a spec, came to by April shares that 12 money later slapped to the listing. When I see a brand, people on that's like Founders Naviro technology company with markets around 25 million with 56 employees. We've been unprofitable. We've been unprofitable for the last 11 years. What the? Crowd explained that at the time, banks aren't loaning to unprofitable tech companies. There is no excess capital. Founder managed to get a share price back above $1 in due time to appease its exchange. But thanks to the retail investors caught up in what appears to be mega mania fund more prior to the relationship with Trump through his fired aid. Parscale makes possible investment play for everyone looking to capitalize a madcap fraud around Trump's announcement deal with spec outfit digital. One of the subreddits users keep buying fund shares and reminding the group. Okay, so this is the Reddit pump. Okay, this stock ran 500 per 2019, possibly say we are not even higher is possible now. So it's one of those, you know, GME stocks. Okay, I get it now. Oh, fun will be used as an advert. Okay, okay, I get it, I get it. Well, it's really hard to do, you know, you can do some kind of, you know, small time analysis on this part over here, but really doesn't help you, because this is, you know, you gotta go to the 5-minute chart, you know, 1-minute chart. This really doesn't help anybody. This is nothing. Like right now we see some kind of move. Maybe it's gonna go a little bit down, because you have to understand what happens here when something goes $1,000 up, right, $1,400 up. All of these shareholders down here, all of these shareholders down here, they see the price now trading up at 10, while previously it was trading 1. That's 10x the price. So there will be some profit taking happening. Now when profit taking happening, this usually goes down, but doesn't go down back to 0. If it goes down back to 0, then something is a pump and dump and it's done. So usually what happens, you know, profit taking happens, you know, then the curve, you know, flattens out. There is some kind of pattern. We figure out, okay, the guys that want to sell sold, and once they sold out, you know, the price can continue pumping. Now what has to happen right now over here, because the price actually did 10x, what has to happen over here is that, you know, the people has to you know, they have to price in the future earnings in the company, because you know, down here it was fine, you know, and then, you know, somebody started buying down here. Let's see the volume. Yeah, the buying started like prior to this big mania up here. Buying started down here. I think buying started over here, 21st of October. So this was some kind of pre-setup. I think this was pre-setup. So they started buying on 21st of October, probably these red guys. And this is just a, you know, they start buying. This is the start of the buying. This over here is the start of the buying. This is the buying phase where they, you know, buy up. They pump it up, you know, as much as they can, and, you know, suddenly, you know, it spreads like wildfire, and, you know, it pops. So right now it's the, you know, profit taking. These guys that bought down here, this is the profit taking. But, you know, if it goes down to 0, then it's a pump and dump. But if it's not pump and up, it won't go down to 0. It will just find some kind of, you know, bottom down here and continue to rise up. But it's too little detail to look at. That said, This is the weekly time frame. Doing any kind of analysis on this part over here, doing any kind of analysis on this part over here is useless, because right now, because of this, okay? I mean, we can talk about support levels and stuff like that, but it's useless, because right now it's totally new game. It's totally new game, all the way up there. Like, you cannot do anything with this right now. The only have is like some kind of bottom down at, because previous highs were here around 3. You got also this support that got rejected at 5.75. So those are maybe some kind of important levels right now. 5.75 and 3. I mean, you got nothing beside these two levels. And you know, this can take a while, but you know, it pumped hard. It's really hard to do any kind of analysis on this, man. But thanks for the bucks, man. So the thing I'm reckoning right now is gonna be some kind of profit taking, because you know, the guys that actually, you know, push this, because they didn't suddenly push it. I think, you know, there was initial buying, you know, buy, you know, when the rumor came, and then the news came, and then you know, but you know, whoever bought here 10x is a sellable price in stocks, guys. 10x is a sellable price. It's like Bali, Shiba Inu now. Yeah, something like that. No, Shiba Inu only did 20%, but while, you know, last time it did 300%. Okay, let's see how far did we get into the super chats. That's very hard. Can you look at Polka Starter ticker pulse? I would like to know your price prediction for the end of the year. I don't know if I can hear price prediction for the end of the year, but I'll do my best, man. Polka Starter, it's on Binance. That's nice. We have been looking at this before. I think I have it somewhere here. Spark 2547. What a name. It looks bullish, man. We actually have this on the chart of here, and we have been looking at it, but not that much. Polka Starter, just like Polkadot and everything, Polka is pumping. Polkadot is right now, you know, above a certain triangle. It's pumping, so you know, everything that's Polka related, I think it's gonna pump. So this is gonna move. Right now, you can see here it's going in a very strong uptrend right now. Let me see if I have other chart of Polka Starter over here on my. Let me see this one. Yeah, there is one line at least. We got a one line at least on my chart up here. So this line up here, you can see here we got a nice pump on the breakout up here. This is actually confirmed breakout. We got some kind of pullback right now. Right now it's trying to go up. So what's happening right now? I'm gonna show you also on Matic. What's happening right now is we are trying to break this level up here. Let me see if it's broken. It actually got broken, and that's actually a good thing. Let's see here, but we got the divergence up here. Fortunately, we got the divergence, and we need to continue pumping up here. This is the divergence, so this might actually pull a little bit back. Depends on how much it pulls back, but it is a small divergence up here being created on the daily chart. Let's see how the weekly is looking right now. Yeah, there is nothing on the weekly. On the weekly, it looks actually very fine. Maybe a little bit extended from the 10 moving average, but not much, and it should not be pulling it back that much. Let's see the 4 hour, because we don't have a lot of data up here. What can we get out of this up here? Well, the only thing we get this move to the downside is for, you know, the price that says that this is gonna find some kind of bottom. So I'm looking down here at what am I looking at? I'm looking at 288. I'm looking at 288. I'm looking at this 50 moving average, because 50 moving average has been acting as a support up here. So right now, you know, we are getting to that 50 moving average, so we need to use 50 moving average to get out of here again. So let's go to the daily time frame up here. It needs to get above this level. It got above this level, but it created this RSI divergence up here. But the RSI divergence is not confirmed, because this candle is not closed yet. So you know, it has still potential to continue. Even if this stays in red, this can continue towards the upside. This can definitely continue towards the upside, and it will reset the divergence as well. But what's left? This is 80 level on the daily. That's pretty high. That's pretty high. So you know, it has to do some nice moves to, you know, eliminate this over here. Let's see for all the Do we have any card? Okay, let's start drawing some lines up here. Those are the moving average. Moving average looks nice. It looks good. It looks good. It broke the resistance upside. This is the most important line that you should know about. You know, it just did too fast. It got all the way back to the some kind of support line. It hit the support line. It's trying to climb up here. Try to get it above again. You know, it's holding this trend line up here. So you know, it might do something like this up here before it actually breaks to the top side. We're gonna see that. But let's see up here the trends we draw something like this. We just take the line and draw the trend. This is the trend that you do not want to break. Doesn't matter what happens, okay? This trend cannot be broke. If you break the trend on the downside, that means that you are breaking the trend. If you break in the trend, means you know you're no longer going like this, you are going like this right now, right? So you don't want to do that. So this line cannot be broken, and this line goes all the way down to something like 2.62. How much is that down right now? That's something like 10% down. You don't want to do that. Let's see on the upside up here. But right now there is a shorter play up here. There's a shorter play up here. Yeah, this looks nice. This looks nice. This trend line also looks nice. So this small, maybe this is some kind of cup and handle playing out. That's gonna break on to the upside. It looks like it might be, but this looks like it's going towards the downside. Let me pop the moving averages up here. Remove the volume for right now. Yeah, this 20 moving average up here and the 50 moving average is gonna come into play really soon. So yeah, these, you know, you gotta hold this. You see these three bottoms down on the downside. You gotta hold these three bottoms. So you know where the support hits on the 50 moving average or line, you know, that's that. But eventually it has to go up. So you know the bearish side comes if you start breaking this on the downside, right? You don't want to break these support levels on the downside, but it does look good. It does look good. Let's see on the here. It was a little bit high here on the daily, but besides it's not that problematic. And especially on the weekly, it's only at something like 66. So it got a room for big upside. It got room definitely for big upside. I wouldn't be worried too much about it. Watch these two lines. I think these two lines are most important ones. I think these two, like, because this is a big trend, you know, and you know you don't want to break this big trend down here. And this up here right now is the new trend line up here that's being created of the tops up here and bottoms down here. So you don't want to break that. So definitely you don't want to break these two lines on downside down here. That wouldn't be good. But any kind of support, we don't know where the support is gonna hit here or down here, but right now we are looking for some kind of bounce. And you know the bullishness come again once we break above this 3.8 line. Let's see here if that's actually higher on the 4 hourly. Yeah, on the 4 hourly it's at 328. So I think if we can do another move towards the upside, break this 3.28 line on the 4 hourly time frame, close above 4 hour, I think that might be enough, you know, to push it more towards the upside. But it does look bullish. There is not much bearishness in the chart right now, so it is really good chart. It is a really good chart. But how long the consolidation is gonna, you know, because everything since the pump up here above the line, or everything up here, that's consolidation. So how long the consolidation is gonna take is gonna this is day. It's gonna take today, a couple of more days, 3-4 days. You know, it's gonna be soon, because you know it has to decide what's gonna do. It has to decide what's gonna do. You know, it's gonna be soon. I'm giving it a week at max, and it has to do, because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. Yeah, a week at most, and then you're gonna see, you know, whether it's breaking up or breaking down. And if you know Bitcoin does what Bitcoin is supposed to do, you know, going towards the upside, this should also continue going towards the upside. It's a nice chart, mate. It's a nice chart. Let's see the next. Ron Adopter, $100, $100 achieved. The Centra plant, you don't have to, you know, pay the bucks, man, but I do appreciate it. Ada, you wanna me still look at Ada? Sure, man, I'll look at Ada. I'll look at Ada for you, man. I'll look at Ada for you all day long, man. 0.14% up. Ada is going sideways, unfortunately. Ada is still going sideways. I was actually hoping this might be start of the move towards the upside up here, you know, but this sideways move can take a while. Unfortunately, it can take a while. The best thing we have right now on the chart that might actually help us, let's see, the 50 moving average, is these two lines. This is the 100 moving average, this is the 200 moving average. And when you do these two lines together, if you start over here something like this, and you say this is the move and this is the move, you see that the decision has to be made pretty soon. So how many days does decision have to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days. You got 7 days until decision has been made. And what kind of decision is it gonna be? It's gonna be either we pop above the 50 moving average and are bullish, or we break down 100 moving average and we are bearish. So it's either else, you know. But these moving averages are coming down for us pretty quickly, and we got like 7 days at tops before some kind of decision has to be. Unfortunately, there is right now nothing that's indicating of any kind of move. Since we are on the daily below the MACD going slowly towards upside, it might indicate that that the move should be towards the upside, right? Maybe that's you know, this is kind of hopium stuff thing, but since we are already on the bottom side of the zero line, maybe, you know, we are looking for the breakout to the upside, right? That might be the thing, right? That might be the thing. Also on the weekly time frame, we are above, you know, over here. We got bearish cross up here, but you know, that means that only thing can happen is to go through upside, right? So we got nothing actually down here. 56 level on the weekly, some kind of 46 level on the daily. It looks ready to do a move. Now the move should be towards the upside, since, you know, we are expecting altcoin season and stuff like that, but I think you need to wait like 7 days more to this, because right now just below the moving average, it's getting squeezed below between the 100 and the support line up here. It's just getting squeezed up here. It needs to make a move soon. Even if the goes up here, it's still getting squeezed, so I'm giving it one more week until next Sunday. Something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen next Sunday, man. Braveheart, I YOLO'd 50,000. Look at it. In the past it was 300. You YOLO'd 50,000? What the f? You said you YOLO'd 50 bucks, man. Here you say you YOLO'd 50. Oh yeah, 50k. Oh, whoa. At 10. Oh, okay, man. You YOLO'd 50. What the f? WTF, man. WTF. Big shot. Braveheart 619, you YOLO'd 50k. What the f? Look in the past, it was 300 bucks. Yes, okay, let's check, let's double check the fund, because, you know, 50k is, you know, big. Yeah, but it was 300 bucks. 300 bucks. It was 300 bucks. Does that mean that right now it's gonna come above 300 bucks? No. So technically speaking, and you know, here they say, you know, oh, it went from 10 to 300 by share by February 19. Okay, so you're hoping for a move, another move, like that move. Yeah, sure, it can go up, but you know, technically speaking, it's really hard to say what's gonna happen next up here, because this is an entirely new move. There is nothing that's right now saying that there is any kind of, maybe there's some kind of support line up here. Let me see up here. Should use this on the weekly. Yeah, maybe that's it. Let's move the moving average, because moving averages are nothing. So right now we are above, we got these two levels to watch for, but also this one up here, 691. That might be some kind of, you can see here that we are above, exactly above this support line up here. See this line up here? We are exactly above the support right now, so that might be a good thing. Let's see how this actually plays out. Yeah, so we came right above that support line, and are right now going up here. So I will be looking at this line up here as a support. So you don't want to break it on the downside again, right? So, you know, this can move towards downside all the way up to something 677 or something like that, I think. Even down as low as 560. I mean, in this ballpark area, between yeah, let's say around, yeah, $5-6 down here, it can move down, because there will definitely come some kind of sell-off, and sell-off must happen before the price can move higher. It's just normal market psychology, right? Some kind of sell-off, but you know, important support lines should hold. So between 5 and 6.6, 5.2 and 5.6, you know, some kind of support should kick in over there. Let's double check this up here, because that's the only support, because I don't see, let me see if there is any, like we got this 3572, right, and we got this trend line up here, but we don't have any other trend lines up here. We only got this that goes on the downside, and this is the trend. You can see the trend here, and the trend got broken with this move up here. The trend got broken with this move up here. But you know, that's not that interesting. That's not, you know, trend got broken, sure, that's history. But right now you're above the resistance, and this resistance, I think it is important, because look at his stops, man. Look at that, this is nice. So maybe that's it, And you can see here also that we opened down here. We are right now pulling back, but we are pulling back only to up here, so we are still above the resistance up here. Really nice move, really nice move. At least intraday. You gotta believe diamond balls. Diamond balls, I like that, man, I like that. Okay, let's see up here. Just by looking at short-term moving average and stuff like that, this looks like right now below, like it looks like it's gonna go towards the resistance here at what's that? Right now this is at 7, actually. That's 7. Yeah, give us 7 or 5, 6. 7 or 5, 6. This is the supports, man. This supports. Looks like it's gonna go down there. Maybe this is 200 moving average, give or take. This is on the 5-minute chart. So right now, you know, the sell-off is happening. You know, stability. You know, people are trying to figure out the price of what's gonna do next and stuff like that. You gotta believe. This is right, it could be pumped out. Yeah, it could be pumped above the resistance. It is definitely, I mean, I'm good with lines, guys. I'm good with lines. So the line is legit. Line up here is definitely legit, you know, and right now, you know, right now you're sitting above the resistance. So that's good, you know. So definitely some kind of bullishness going on. ITL M Reed, can you check CCG chain games? I think I heard about CCG. I don't think I ever did that. It's not on crypto. Stocks, chain games. Can we chain games? We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it, man. We're gonna find it. Wait. Let's see here. For the 199, man, I'm gonna do the hard work. Let's see here. Chain games. What's trending? Battle Baby Flocky Billionaire, Arriva, Victoria, Beyond Protocol, Dodge Dash. I don't like Dash, so you know. Maybe Baby Flocky Billionaire. Chain games. This is chain. CCG. CCG. There is no CCG, man. CG. What? Read. What kind of ticker does it have, man? Is this a crypto? Chain games crypto. CGG. Oh, there we go. Q coin. Ah, it's a Q coin. Ah, I get it. Oh, nice pump. I understand why you like this. Nice pump. It looks good, man. Just from looking at chart right away, it looks good. It has a while to go, you know, but it looks good. CGG. Yeah, it looks good, man. It looks good. I'm liking the chart. I'm liking this pump up here. It's breaking the resistance right now. This is the trend is something like this up here, and you can see here the trend got broken actually down here. So here the volume should actually already kick in, I think. Let's see the volume up here. The volume actually did go up but not kick in, but here on the breakout it did happen. I'm gonna show you the breakout. This is the trend. The trend got broken down here, and it, you know, it broke the trend. It got for a pullback, and you know, right now pumping. It's pumping because it's breaking the triangle. This is the triangle. This is the trend. I'm gonna show you the triangle. It goes something like this up here. Something like this. This is the triangle. You can see here that yesterday it came to the triangle, and today it actually busting the triangle. It's getting out, so it looks good. It looks very nice. Let's look at a 4-hourly time frame. It's climbing this 4-hourly time frame. Does it has any kind of divergences up here that might indicate slow movement? Nah, it's just going too fast, too steep, too bullish. Let's see down here how this is actually working out. Nice, no problem on the 1 hour. Let's see on 4 hourly up here. Not much that you get out. Yeah, it looks like it's climbing, but it looks like it's going some kind of slow-mo parabolic move. So look at it. This one I'm gonna tell you now, okay? Are you in CGG already? You just want to know, you know, targets, or do you want to know, you know, some kind of, you know, buying price or good buying zones and stuff like that? That's what I want to know. Did you already buy in? At what price did you buy in, man? I'm in it now. Okay, what is the price you bought at? Targets. Sure, targets, man. So it does look nice. We got some kind of resistance up here. This one is getting broken, 135. The next target should be, of course, at the top 224, because, you know, resistance. And this one down here. By the way, let's see GGG. This is versus ETH. Oh, it was a lot higher than that. It's not the same. This is versus ETH. $0.95. Yeah, you bought it right spot, but this is not it here. CGG Shanghai. There we go. Let's see if, you know, the sorry about that. Oh my god. John Welsh, $2 bucks. What do you think of Saitama? We're gonna check it out, man. We're gonna check it out. Let's see here. There we go, full chart. This is why you always want to have full charts, guys. This is why you always want to have full chart. See here, there is not the full chart is not over here. You see, it lags the chart. You always want the full chart, and this looks like a full chart. So starting price up here, down here, that's where we are right now. Now this is gonna be, you know, painted buttocks, you know, the chart. That's the starting price. So, you know, some kind of resistance up here is at 145. Where is that goddamn thing, you know, the thing where you do the stuff, put the stuff up on the chart, text, there is text, not text, call out balance, price level, we gotta do price level. This is 157. That's very important resistance, you can see down here. Let's use this on the logarithmic chart. It's nice to look at. It's actually nice to, let's use logarithmic, because I always lose the logarithmic chart. What am I pressing? So important level 157, it's going there right now. The second important level, it's down here. That's being broken. This level up here at 136 is getting broken right now. So this is not resistance. Resistance at 157. Let's go to the weekly, because weekly should be interesting up here. Yeah, weekly is very interesting. Let's see here. The resistance up here at 169 is also corresponding with these one up here. All of these resistances up here are really interesting. There is a definitely a resistance area above here. So, you know, let's zoom in on this right now up here. So between 157 and 157 all the way up to 186, there is a lot of resistance. So really, because you can see down here, there's a lot of resistance, especially this bottom one. 157 is really important. I mean, these other ones are important as well, but you know, which resistance is more important, right? Which is also, this looks like cup in hand, so we're gonna talk about that once we get to that point up here. But let's see up here. should they be taking into account? This one shouldn't, and this one upper one should. And then after that, of course, is the resistance up here. Now the resistances are acting as targets as well on the way up. You know, it's only when you get to the price discovery that we don't know where this is going. But right now, these are the targets. So this 135 is getting broken right now. That's fine, you know, that looks good. The 158 levels right now, I think those are the first level to get. The thing to notice up here is between 186 and 26 there is not much happening. Between these two levels up here there's not much happening, so this is gonna go pretty fast once it starts going up there. This is gonna go pretty fast once it starts going up there. Let's see if there is any kind of... See this stop up here? It's my bottom. Doesn't hit it though. Yeah, it hits it nicely. This one, and right now hitting it. So right now we're hitting the resistance already, but you know, it just broke the triangle. It just broke the triangle. So 156, 186. This one is broken. So 156. That's 186. 156. That should be down there. Now where is it on my chart? Down here. It's actually quite a lot higher than that. How did I manage to actually, you know, this is a different kind of chart. $153. Sitting at resistance 153 right now. I would say the next one is around 180 or 183, and then you got this at because after that, what do we find out over here? 158, and that's where we are right now. So we're not gonna say 186 and 269. $269, 186, 22. That's the resistance, of course. That's top, but the weekly has to be taken into account. 224. So you got a couple of resistance lines on the upside, right? I think the first one should be around 1.8. This looks bullish, and it is right now going towards the upside. So I think definitely the first resistance is 1.8, 182, 183, give or take. After that, the weekly here in the middle one at 224. 224, and after that, only after that, it's up here. Now how this is gonna play, you know, because nothing goes in a straight line towards the upside, right, and then it hits the resistance down. These are only the first targets towards the upside, but these are resistances, and what happens here, it goes up there and consolidates, because right now it is extended from the moving averages, goes up there, consolidates, and then, you know, maybe pulls back something like that, and then, you know, goes next and next and whatever, however it wants to go. But right now the most important thing to notice is that this trend right now is broken. The trend is broken, and this trend has the first target of the trend is, let's see down here, this is also some kind of triangle, so we can also see if the triangle has the target. Yeah, it is around 180, give or take one here, but the triangle and you know, the target that we identified is around 180, 183, give or take. It's in the ballpark area, right? It's ballpark area right over here. This is the first target for this move right now. After that, it will create some kind of new triangle, some kind of bull flag, bear flag, whatever. It will be a new pattern, and then it will go to 24 and 67. That's the best I can do, man. But it does look bullish. It does look good, man. You know, that's important. It looks good. What is TGG? Some chain games, man. Chain games. John Welsh, Saitama. Saitama. Let's see, Saitama. Wow, Uniswap. Damn. This is gonna be hard one. Is it Saitama? Let's see here, Saitama. altcoin here. We gotta find it. We gotta find it, man. We gotta find it. 499. Thanks, man. Reed. Appreciate the bucks. Appreciate the thanks. Yes, ADA for me. 10 minutes ago. You missed the ADA. I talked about ADA, man. Oh yeah. Come on. Okay, let's see here. Saitama. Saitama up here. Baby Saitama Inu. I got a feeling this is some kind of a... Bro, I sent you a super chat and it still didn't get seen. Let's see here. Atish. Super chat. Yeah, no, I seen the super chat, man, but there are other super chats before you, man. You know, we gotta take time, you know. There's other super chats I gotta do first, you know. We gotta get to your super chat. Oh, this looks like some kind of parabolic move. Very nice. We're gonna use, you know, we're gonna try to find up here. Saitama. Well, it's parabolic daily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That for a couple of weeks it went from 1000. It went 6x. 1000 was down here. It went 5, 6x. Pretty fast. What can we say about this, man? What can we say about this kind of chart? We need some moving averages, right? Then white, 20 red, 50 yellow, 100 blue, and 200. It's gonna be purple, so fine. What can we do with this, man? What can we do with this? Is there any danger signals over here? We need some kind of indicators. RSI, we need that over here. MACD as well. This is a bit. Is there where's the other MACD? It's only one. Okay, whatever. Sorry about that, guys. Style. We need white. We need another one. This is nice. I cannot read the chart with that. What can you say, guys? Where we got some kind of a trend going on over here. You can see the trend right now the trend picked up. Right now the trend picked up, so the trend goes something like this. I think something like this up here. You don't want to break this trend up here. Okay, this one is not that important, but this trend is important. Yeah, there's divergences going on here. There's third divergence. This hitting some kind of top right now because this is double divergence. This is double divergence up here. This was the bearish cross up here. This on the 1 hourly time frame. So you know some kind of move to downside might come before it actually continues to go up here. Maybe down to the 50 moving average. 50 moving average on the 1 hour up here. This is the 50 moving average, so you know maybe someone hit on 50 moving and continue to run. Because right now this is going parabolic, man. This is going parabolic. This is the first phase. Let me just remove this. You know, parabolic moves comes in several phases. You know, several phases, and every phase you do not wanna. Every phase you don't want to lose the trend. So the trend goes something like this, man. This is the trend, right? this is the start of the trend, right? Let's use this on logarithmic already. This is the first trend starting, and then it increases the speed, right? And then it increases the speed, and this is the increased, you know, and right now it increased the speed for the third time, and this is happening on the 1 hourly chart, so it is going pretty fast. So I'm thinking right now it's hitting some kind of top. I think right now, let's see, 4 hourly, I'm thinking hitting some kind of top up here. I'm thinking it's gonna have some kind of pullback up here before it continues towards the upside, but it is getting pretty close to some kind of because there are divergences up here on the 1 hourly. Let's see on the 4 hourly. We got nothing on the 4 hourly. We got nothing on the 4 hourly. We got nothing on the 4 hourly. Like this is like you're gonna go to bed, you're gonna wake up, and this is gonna be already done. Like it's still pumping like crazy towards the upside up here. So this can definitely go like this up here. I don't know how far, you know. That's the thing with these, you know. I don't know what Saitama is, but it looks like to me some kind of, you know, pump coin. So, you know, you cannot get too much about it. You cannot, you know, how far can this go? I don't know, man. Usually these coins do something like 100x or something like that. What is Saitama either? Yeah, it is some kind of, you know, meme coins. You can see the you can see the dog. Saitama Inu. Yeah, it is a dog. It is a dog coin. Yeah, so it is going parabolic. Thanks for bucks, man. Not much I can do with Saitama. Segar Kate, 299 bucks. Thanks for Kate. Tila, can you do it? Algo and Herbar. You can pick one. Segar Kate, you can pick one. I'm gonna do somebody else in between. You can pick one of these coins, okay? Algo or Herbar. Let's see who's next. There you go, Atish. Now it's your turn. Zikila. Let's see. Check out Zikila. By the way, where's the button down here? Zilika, Zikila. I said once Zikila in a video on Zilika, and everybody is still talking about that. Zikila. I don't know where my Zikila is. It is on the chart somewhere. There's it. So Zilika is getting ready to pump, guys. Zilika did a very nice move yesterday above the 50 moving average up here. Right now sitting at this trend line. This trend line is this is the trend line. This is not the line that's gonna, you know, make it pop. This is the line that's gonna, you know, break the trend. But this other yellow line, this one over here, is that's gonna make it, you know, pump hard. It is getting very, very close to the breakout. So yesterday you can see this yellow line up here. Yellow line had algo. Sugar Kate will do algo. Okay, you see this yellow line up here. This is the 50 moving average. You see the resistance up here. See the resistance up here. 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times, and then we broke it. We closed above it. We wanna stay above it. We're sitting on this. It is getting really close and really, really sexy to, you know, to make the next move. All of the moving averages are right below us. So once we start moving above. This trend line is not that important. This is the most important trend line up here, and that's sitting on something around 0.11 right now. 0.11 right now, and 0.11 right now, and that is what it has to break right now. Also, there's another resistance right over here that's going to make it a little bit more bullish. You can see here that we are sitting just below the resistance. So there are several levels that right now has to be broken. This one, this is at 10, this is at 10, this is at 11, and then you got this trend line up here. But all of these, and then of course 200 moving average. But you see how much we have to break. We have to go from 10 to all the way almost 12, 11.7 up here. All of these things has broken. Once all of these things are broken, once you get above what's that, once you get right now above 11.7, that's when the big moves are gonna start happening up here. But it's already looking good. It's already looking good because you're above this 50 moving average up here. You know, you managed to pump above it, you know, for once and stay up there. So right now this can take a couple of days, but you know, we'll be looking for the move towards the upside. Let's see how this looks on the 4 hourly. Let's see how this looks. Will it actually happen now? No, there is a slight divergence up here. So, you know, maybe how long this, you know, time frames, how long stuff takes, it's kind of hard to figure out. but it looks close. It looks very close. It looks like it's gonna pop anytime soon. You know, as long as it stays above this moving average up here. We are not looking on downside on anything, guys. Everything is you know, looking bullish, looking like wants to go higher and stuff like that. Vitamin C D3 will help. Yeah, I got some of those. I'll take it out. So it does look nice. It's almost there. It's almost there. You gotta break 10. Once it breaks, then it's gonna become bullish. Once it breaks this one, it's gonna bullish. Once it breaks this, it's gonna become bullish. But it looks good. It looks very good. Soon, very soon. Algo, let's check out Algo. Algo was looking good last time I checked Algo. Algo was having a small try. Yeah, look at this. Algo, oh my god, Algo is actually breaking it. Algo is actually, we are, I mean, this isn't closed yet. You know, this candle has the close above up here. Let's see the volume up here. There is no volume, but it is getting close. It is getting very close to breakout. This is already breaking out. Now let's see the weekly. You cannot do the weekly up here. It's close. It's so close. Yeah, it is very close to breaking out. This looks like it's gonna break out any moment right now. You can see this moving average is right below us up here. You know, they're gonna push us up above the line. Once we start breaking this line up here, that's gonna be it. You know, that's gonna be it. And you know, we already have the target for Algo up here at 311. That's target of the triangle. So there are two levels it has to break. First of all, we have to hold these moving averages right below us, right? And then once we start breaking to upside, it's very important level to break is this one up here at 198. If you break 198, what happens is you create higher high, you create bullishness, and that's what actually we look for, a breakout and, you know, close above 198. And if you get those two at the same time, you know, 311 is more or less given up here, more or less given. So this looks good. We are also looking at Algo every single day on Patreon. So we are definitely interested in Algo and the breakout. So we are definitely following the Algo and what's happening with it. It looks nice right now. 1.30% in green. So it looks like getting ready. It looks like getting ready. It had this big, you know, cup, and right, you know, whether this cannot be a cup and handle because, you know, the handle should be up here. Hey, maybe that's the thing. You know, maybe this is creating a big cup and handle. Maybe I mean, it's too early to tell. Maybe it's creating a big cup and handle up here. See here, corresponds really nicely with this target up here. So, you know, it's gonna be a big cup and handle up to the target, and then the next target should be from the bottom to the neckline. What's that? What's that? 4-5. So there you go. There you go. This triangle, this small triangle up here, is gonna push the price to 311, and once it gets there, if it breaks that, it's gonna be 4-5. Some kind of hoping. We only do short-term analysis. So right now we are only interested in this breakout up here, and it looks very close. It looks very close. It's like we're gonna break it any moment now. So it looks good, man. That was Zilika. Thanks, man. You're welcome. Jasmine coin, please. Olivia wants to know about Jasmine. A girl buying a coin that sounds like a girl. This is versus BTC. Wow. Okay, so this was some kind of sell-off. Let's see if Jasmine had more data. More or less no, but does look nice on this chart over here. So it just had this this part over here, something like this, right? What was it? I forget. Somewhere down here it has some kind of button, it has somewhere up there, right? It has somewhere. Okay, so it's basically something like that, right? That's the chart. That's the chart. So this bottom part is the most interesting right up here. had night, you know, it broke definitely the trend up here, down here. This is a daily chart. There's not, you can see by the chart that there is not a lot of volume on this. This is on Bittrex, but there is, even though volume looks like big up here, I mean, there is not a lot of volume on this right now. This is a breakout of the trend. So the trend that got broken here on the 6th of October. Right now, you know, consolidating. It looks like it wants to go up. This is actually quite nice move above the 10 moving average. So what you are looking for right now is to break the 0.98. Okay, if it breaks this one up here, 0.88, let me show you what happened to Matic, guys. I said somebody, we are looking for the Matic, the same move for the Matic. You must, you know, you pump above certain levels, you go into this move up here, and then you gotta cross above this level up here. And Matic once on the crossover, you know, pumped really hard. Let me just see. Yeah, the volume is not quite there, but you know, it pumped really hard. So the crossover is really important up here. So just me. Suggest me this 0.088 level really important to break up, because you know it went up right now, going into some kind of sideways move. Because if this was to go sideways, you would see some kind of rejection down here, you know, slow out here, and then maybe breakout. But this looks bullish. It's on the daily. Let's look at on weekly. Yeah, it does look very bullish indeed. Let's see the 4 hourly, how the 4 hourly looks. No, this is 1 hourly, 4 hourly. Yeah, this is better. It looks good. It looks good. Above the moving average is climbing towards the upside. Yeah, 0.88 right, at least right now. It has this climbing session that's doing right now. This is too steep. Should be something over here, give or take. Yeah. So I think it is in some kind of rising triangle up here. So it needs to get above 0.088 to continue the move towards the upside. This is going to be a very important resistance. What is the next resistance up here? It's really hard to tell, because you got nothing. We got nothing. We got nothing up here. Let's see on the daily. Nah, we got nothing, man. We got nothing. Crossed above, you know. So how high can this go? I don't know, man. I don't know how high, but it does look good. The only thing you have to know, it does look good. You don't wanna, even if it breaks down here, where there's some kind of support levels down here at 0.048. That's pretty decent chunk. I mean, that's like a lot. This is actually a very volatile coin, man. How much is the top? 15% up, 37% to the downside. Yeah, this is a very volatile coin. Definitely very volatile coin. So yeah, it needs to get above. It looks bullish. It's above this white and a red line, above 10 and 20 moving average. It's going towards the resistance. You want to eventually break the resistance on the upside. If it breaks 0.088, it's gonna go higher. That's all you need to know. What do you think about Radium? $2. Ray, is this the one? Yeah, that's the one. You see here that we have been looking at before. This is long time before. It got some kind of big ass cup and handle pattern for me up here. So this is definitely gonna be acting as a resistance. Let's do this on the weekly time frame. And down here, it looks like this is gonna be a resistance. You know, once it breaks this on the upside, it's gonna be looking good, but it's not there yet. It's very far away from that. The 50 moving average is acting as a resistance right now. That's around 1122. I think something like this up here. Should be something like a CT or take. Should be something like this because it corresponds with the 50 moving average, so we like that. The bottom side, something like this up here. So this is the triangle. It's gonna happen something soon. This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 days. It never goes this far inside, you know, so something's gonna happen really soon up here. Once it starts breaking this move to the upside, you know, this is gonna be the target at least up here at 70, the all-time high. But let's see how how big the first target is supposed to be. 14, around 14, give or take, yeah. Let's see weekly. Let's see other resistances up here. There are two resistances that are important right up here. That's exactly at 11 and the other one is at 12. So if you look at this on the daily, what you see here, this level up here, this level up here at 11 is correspond really nicely with 50 moving average tomorrow, and the trend line and everything follows, you know. So in a couple of days I think this is gonna start breaking up here. Then you're gonna hit this next resistance at 2. This one at 2 resistance. So not 212, and after that one I think, you know, it's a smooth sailing all the way out to 17. It looks good, but it's not out yet. Okay, it does look nice. It's in a small triangle up here. It's getting ready. It's, you know, it's sitting just below the trend line, but it's not out of the trend line yet. And technically, it can also, you know, break on the downside and break down. You don't want to break it down below this line down here on the downside. You don't want to do that. But if it starts breaking up here above this, what's that? If it starts breaking right now, this is 11.9. But if it starts breaking above, yeah, let's use the 11.19, 11.20, 11.19, 11.20. Let's use that. If it once it starts breaking this 11.20, this 50 moving average up here, that's more or less done. More or less done. Once it starts doing that, it's gonna go to 12 and then break that, and you know, it's gonna go 70. It does look good, but not yet there yet. It looks good. It can do it, you know, but it actually has to do it. So until we get some kind of green candle up here, it's kind of undecisive. Well, I actually managed to get to all the super chats. Real nice. How much bucks did we get? 1.1k. That's nice. I like that. It's not 1.1k. It's 1.1k Norwegian crowns. You know, that's like 100 bucks. That's good, man. What does Saitama do? It's nothing. It's a Ponzi coin, man. 100k with no videos. It's not 100k, man. Sorry, Tiela. Sorry, I'm too late to the party. Hi, Jul. How you doing, man? How you doing? You're never late, man. You're never late. You're always in the chat. The handle can't go down more than 1/3 of the cup. What's with FTM and Sol? Not much, not much. Damn right. Shiba is the, you know, talk of the day. What do you think about AXS? Oh man, I can talk about AXS all day long, man. Unfortunately, it went down, man. Maybe it's getting some kind of, let me see if this looks any better than, you know, last time I checked. I mean, there is some kind of hope up here that's gonna hold this down here. So the thing is, here's the thing. I actually, I drew the triangle wrongly, so I thought we were out of the triangle, right? The triangle was down here. It messed me up totally, it messed me up. So I had this triangle going on over here that was something like this up here, and I thought it was out of triangle, it's gonna go, and of course it didn't go. Then the second time I thought it was going, it didn't go, it went down. So right now it is gonna go, but you know, it is inside this goddamn triangle up here, and then, you know, it's not even holding the moving averages right now. So, you know, it needs to get out. It needs to get out of the triangle up here, and it needs to pump. You know, it is in some kind of a bullish pennant up here, right? It is in bullish pennant, so it is coming very close to the ending. But you know, this ending can take a while. This ending can take a while. Right now, it looks like it's gonna take. You know, I hopefully you can see here on the daily. Let me remove up here. This part of here, you can see these moving averages. This is the 10 and this is the 20 moving average up here. So if you pop line, you can see here that we need to close, preferably, you know, we went up, then straight down, then straight up. So we went up, then bearish engulfing candle, then bullish engulfing candle, and right now we are, you know, retesting the support. So it's just like a yo-yo kind of movement, and I think this, you know, yo-yo movement is just, you know, to get rid of all the, you know, traders, and you know, so the price can actually you know, escape. But the best case scenario right now is closing today above 126 or something like that. I think that's the best case scenario right now. If you can do that, that's gonna be nice. If you can do that, that's gonna be nice. But you can see here it's having some kind of trouble climbing up to that level up here. So you know, it doesn't have to get above the 10 moving average, but this 20 moving average on the 4 that should beat. Overall, it's not doing much. It's consolidated, but because it had a big pump. It had a very nice big pump up here. I'm gonna say from the top to the bottom it had like 200%, but it's up here like it had like 100% pump, right? And then of course what happens, you have to go into this range consolidation, and once it's done consolidating, when everybody forgets about it, then it can continue pumping, right? But right now I think it's just getting ready. It's getting ready, but you know, I don't like it. It's below the moving averages again, at least, like, because that means that I can go back down again and then, you know, pump. Best case scenario for today, getting above this 126 level. I think that's the best case scenario. That's the best case scenario. Like this. You know, if it does that tomorrow, maybe we start pumping above again. Maybe. Congrats on your profits though. Yeah, it's working out somewhat. But you know, 90% of the profits are from Ron adopter. You know. So if I did this without Ron, you know, it would preferably, it wouldn't be worth it, you know, it wouldn't be worth it. So, you know, this is probably the last time I do this. Next time I do this, I'm gonna say, okay, minimum $5, and then it's gonna be minimum $100, and then minimum 1k bucks. Yeah, I bought most of my soul at 150 and staked them at Binance. Is Selena doing her thing? I don't know, man. Selena is being disappointed right now. Bitcoin is not doing what it should. Jasmine was 5 in February. Can you go back there? Jasmine. I don't think it was ever 5. Yeah, up here in January. Was that? For January, maybe 5 up here. Can it go up there? Sure. We don't know. We don't know if, I mean, anything. I don't know. Number one, technically speaking, fundamentally speaking, I don't know what Jasmine is. I don't know what it does. You know, let's see how much market cap this has. No, here's it. Only 38. So it needs to do how much X it needs to do for 5. $68 times. Let's do 68 times. So if the market cap is right now at 39, let's say 39 million times 68, that's 652 million. That's 2,652,000,000. Now I don't know what that is, what this is, but you know, coins that are around 2.6 billion, they include, let me show you. You gotta go down here. Here you go. you know, if 2.6 billion is around Maker, Terra, Stacks, Storechain, BitTorrent, if you think that Jasmine is one of those coins and gonna have the same kind of market cap like this one, then it can go up to five bucks. I don't know what Jasmine is, so I cannot tell you that, right? I cannot tell you if it's gonna go this high up like that. It's literally have to do 68 times the money right now. And if that does that, then the market cap, you know, gets in the ballpark area of these coins: Waves, Harmony, Stacks, Terra, BitTorrent, Zcash, Helium, Silo, Amp, Dash. So I don't know if Jasmine is as good as these coins or not, you know. But I don't know, you know. We are only looking at the next targets and stuff like that, right? So right now this is the target, and after that it's somewhere around the 0.13 or something like that up here. Alright, but will it go to 5? It's a long shot, it's a long shot. But I've seen new coins do that. I've seen coins goes from 0. There was a Voyager. I think it's called Voyager. No, it's called, I don't know what's called. There was one coin, it went from 0 point something, you know, sky high. For some reason. Can it happen? Sure. Will your coin do that? I don't know, man. Sorry, Olivia, I don't know if it can go to $5 or not. It's a long shot. It's not actually Shiba Inu, right? You know. Can Shiba Inu go to $5? I don't know, maybe. Do we have divergence up here? That's what I want to know. Yeah. Divergence on the 1 hour. If it continues pumping, it's gonna be nice. It pumping though. It doing nicely. It doesn't care. It doesn't care. Not a chance. Unless they burn so many coins. She will never go to 5 anytime soon. You don't know, man, how fast that will burn coins. You don't know what they're gonna fire out. You know, when you think that it's set up, they suddenly do something crazy. They say like, okay, half of the supply is gone. Suddenly, people FOMO. So how the stuff is actually playing out. So what is time? Greg Ward, $5. LBT Alliance block, bringing DeFi and TradeFi together. Their 4-year locked staking filled in 12 hours. Very bullish, great project with a future, in my opinion. Albit. Dollar. It's Bitfinex Uniswap. Bitcoin. What does the chart tell us, man? What does the chart tell us? Just saying, the market cap was lower than it is now for just me when it hit 5. I don't know how that is possible, but if it's at this price and it has this market cap, then it has to be at, then when it gets to that price it will have this market cap. It's like, I don't know how it works, but well, the first thing we can notice up here, you know, 20 moving average right now looking as support. Down here, right? That's the support area. Let's go to the daily. Also, one other moving average, so this looks like it did nice support. The trend is your friend until trend breaks, and you know, trend, you know, right now it's, you know, it's breaking. It should be something down here. Let's use this one since it corresponds very nicely to 50 moving average. Maybe there's some kind of falling wedge down here. Yeah, it might look like some kind of small falling wedge. It might actually get it up here. It needs to break this 50 moving average to continue higher. RSI, technicals are okay. Technicals are very good. This looks like it's gonna go soon. Bullish cross here, sitting at 40 levels. It's consolidated enough. It's sitting at support down here. It really doesn't have to go all the way down here. It really doesn't have to go down here. This looks like a falling wedge. This falling wedge will break out above the 50 moving average. Once it breaks out above the 50 moving average, it's broken the trend, and once it's broken the trend, it's going to continue going higher. It looks good, but it needs to break it. It looks like it's going for a breakout up here. Let's see, clear up everything. This 20 moving average needs to do it. You know, it needs to break it up eventually. You know, but right now it's just kind of going sideways. So you know, it is pretty close to breaking it, but you know, it has to actually do it. Now this is a falling wedge, so it should break it out. The target is around up here, and once it does that, it's above the 50 moving average, and it can go higher. It looks good. The thing you don't want to do is fall down here. You don't want to fall below 200 moving average and these two lines up here. And what's that? That's below something like 0.59. You don't want to do that. Anything else is fine. Anything else is trading range, but this small looks like it's gonna break to upside. Looks nice. John Walsh, what do you think about Star Atlas? Star Atlas. It's called Atlas USD. This is the one. Yeah, I just called Atlas. Big pump and then bleed off. But over here we got big pump. 2nd September. Was this 2nd September? Yeah. Yeah, it's the full chart. Just checking. This looks like bleeding to the downside. So I don't know what it is, but it looks like you're bleeding to the downside. Where is the trend up here? This is getting broken, so it doesn't look that good, man. It doesn't look that good. The fact that it's still going down. There are a couple of bearish things about this chart up here. First of all, it's this trend line up here is getting broken, so that's one thing. The second is you know, it's going towards downside and it's getting rejected. Here it got rejected, here it got rejected, and downside it's, you know, getting pushed down by the moving average. There's some kind of support here that got broken as well. There are a couple of supports down here, but even if those got broken, it looks bad. It looks like it doesn't have the bullishness it needs to continue, you know. It doesn't have the bullishness. Where is the support down here at 0.08? Let's see down here. See 4 hour, even 4 hour is below the moving averages. Do we have any kind of pattern up here that might help us out? I mean, maybe you can see also this pattern also goes exactly on the dollar down to the down to here. So maybe it's some kind of, it still looks bad, But you know, maybe there's some kind of hope here with this, you know, with this falling wedge down here that might actually extend the upside. Eventually, it has to break, you know, the moving averages to rose upside. You know, you have to see some kind of a bullish move before anything happens up here, because right now it is very bearish chart, and it just continues bleeding on the downside. Bearish move, broke the resistance. Still got some kind of support down here, but it looks bearish. Bearish chart. Sorry, man. It looks bearish. Crypto for $9.99. Lunch on me tomorrow. Thank you for putting your time into this channel and helping pick per chart. Thanks, man. I appreciate the bucks. It does help me. You know, tomorrow $9.90. What am I gonna buy? I'm gonna take the kids out for Sunday ice cream. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. We about 20 hourly. MAB, I'll take anything. Ooh, that's nice. But you know, we still gotta close above that. Still 37 minutes left. What do you think of Mango markets? MNGO. Mango protocol. What's up? John? What's wrong with you, man? Why do you like bearish charts? Like, there's so much bullishness, and you're picking up the bearish charts. It looks like consolidating down here, man. Looks like consolidating down here. There's some kind of trend going on here. Maybe some kind of falling wedge down here. Maybe it's looking for some kind of bottom, but definitely not in yet, though. It just looks very, very bearish. So it's looking for a bottom, but where is the bottom, man? Where is the bottom? Weekly, I got nothing on the weekly. What's the daily? What's daily saying down here? 0.2 maybe. This is broken. This is maybe holding. Maybe. Broken. You like bearish chart, man. Just your opinion is good, man. It looks bearish, the same as previous one. It just looks bad, man. There's so much good stuff right now around, but the chart that you show me, Mango, the previous one, are really, really bad. This is a, you know, this is some kind of sell-off. I mean, there might be some kind of, you know, a falling wedge down here that's gonna explode, you know, but it needs to show me the proof that, like over here, it went above the 10 moving average, right, and then right back down again. That's a bearish move. That's a bearish move. So I don't know. It looks bad. It looks bad. I mean, it might get some kind of crossover here. It might be some kind of bottom and bounce up, but right now there is nothing that shows the bounce. So close, but not yet there. Look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's climbing. Maybe. Guys, this is a per preview analysis channel. Please, no freebies. Jasmine was the best coin you covered all day, man. I don't know what Jasmine is. You know, maybe it's a good thing. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna explode. I don't know. I've seen coins that you know, there have been coins that I thought like it had terrible chart, it had this and that, and suddenly they go like crazy. You know, I don't do fundamentals and stuff. It's Japanese coin, so.gp. Okay, to liven you up your day. CTSI dots. It's a company profile. Oh, it's Japanese crypto. But I don't know what it is. Jasmine. Nice. English. Jasmine. Information. Company profile. Top information. Yeah, I don't do Japanese. I don't do Japanese, sorry. CTSI. I've heard about this before, so I think it's good. It's a Binance. It's not. Oh, it's 1 hourly chart. Okay, sorry, it's 1 hourly chart. 1 hourly chart looked bad. Why do I keep getting ignored? You didn't super chat. You need, it's like a slot machine. You need to put money in, for me to make sound. It's like today we are doing slot machine. Today we are doing slot machine. Support. Oh, did this actually break out? Oh, this is nice. I love when the lines are like nice. This is a nice line. I love the line. Good line. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, it's nice. Oh, it's nice. Good, 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 good. We like that. We like that. I get excited, man. I get excited, but no follow through. Oh, man. What do we got up here? What do we got up here? No follow through. Still not out. This is the trend, but not out of the trend. It looks like it's out of the trend on the small time, on the daily. It did break out. It should be volume up here. There is a volume, but it did break the trend, though. It did break the trend. This is the scary part. This is the scary part because it should be up here, man. This should be it, right? That's what we look for. That's why we got up there, because of all these weeks and down here. That's it, man. But then it I wouldn't say that's it did break the trend. I think it did break the trend, some kind of trend, but it's not correct trend. Up here it's not correct trend. It's too steep. Yeah, it did break the trend, so it is legit, and we got the move. But it still has a while to go. I think still this is the legit line. This is some kind of rising wedge that it has to get up. So it's gonna use a little bit time to do that, because it is, oftentimes you will see some kind of other triangle. This is the trend line, and then you will see some kind of pattern line up here. And once it's out the pattern line, it goes. But this has, different kind of pattern. It has some kind of rising wedge pattern going on here. You can see this. So it is above the moving averages. It went up to the resistance right now, pull back, but these moving averages needs to pick it up. So it's gonna take a while before it actually breaks. If you want to see go parabolic or something like that, it's gotta escape this line up here. Right now this line is at 1.04, 1.09, give or take, where it escapes. Up here maybe in November 1.09, then it's gonna go, right? But right now it might do something like this and then escape, right? Because you can see how long this took. But the fact that it is, up right now, it's a good thing. It's a good thing, but it has to slowly climb. Nothing overly bullish. It looks good. It looks better definitely than the two previous coins that you show me. But there is nothing inherently bearish about it. The momentum is keeping. It's actually quite bullish, in fact, on the monthly time frame up here. So it looks bullish, but I think it's gonna use its time, during the October and November. It's gonna use the time before it actually exits the move towards the upside. It needs a little bit more while. As long as the chart is stable. Why do you like stable charts? It's not like you got like 5 years of bull market. You got 2 months to do something. No, I'm not, I always, how they have on these, on TV, pay-per-view, so I was always thought like, could the paper analysis work on, Nizar, pick one, VeChain or Polkadot, you can pick one of those two. I was always thinking like, can paper analysis work? It is actually working, but the profits are so small. If you remove Ron and his bucks, then it's not actually worth it. Too much time, but not actually worth it. I don't get subscribers, I'm not getting anything, besides money, and it's, there is other ways to get money. VeChain, okay, man. V-chain looks good, man. V-chain looks good, definitely like stable. And you can see here we had this. Let me just remove some of these lines. V-chain is a rising triangle. It's been in this rising triangle for a long time, and it's really trying now to break this rising triangle. Now we said these rising triangles, rising wedges usually tend to break on downside, but in a bull market they break to the upside. And that's one of the strongest moves that they can make. Once they break to the upside, it is a very bullish move. So we are looking right now this resistance line they're trying to break. Let me just see here if there's any divergence up here. There is divergence up here, so I'm thinking we might have small pullback before we try again towards the upside. This on the 4 hourly, so it's not gonna take that long time. On the daily time frame, there is absolutely nothing wrong with the chart. Not only that, we are breaking certain resistance, we are breaking the trend, and we are breaking the triangle up here. So the volume, let me see the volume up here. The volume is quite nice up here on this candle up here. We already broke it. We broke it. We are on upside right now. We are just trying to get out of this rising wedge up here. Not my day today. Oh man. Every time I get tired, you know. Yeah, this is the last one, guys, so don't send any more super chats. We're gonna end it here. So V-chain does looks very bullish. You know, you can see it with the price as well, 4.75% towards the upside. It looks nice. A weekly time frame looks also very good. We are looking for this target at 0.15 up here. Once that's broken, it's gonna go pretty fast all the way up to 0.25. V-chain is super bullish, guys. V-chain is super bullish. It doesn't matter. Let's just remove up this line up here, because that's the trend. The trend got broken, but this triangle, there was a big triangle going up here that got broken right now. So right now it's broken. It might go kind of sideways, but you know, eventually once it breaks 0.15, that's gonna be the big move start happening. But it's good. It's up. It's gonna continue going towards the upside. But next target is definitely 0.15. How fast? That's the trick. Targets, man, targets. 0.15 is the target. 0.15 is the first target. After that you got 0.25. 0.25. You want to see on the weekly. The problem here is once you go above 0.25, once you go up above this level up here, you are in what we call price discovery area. It's very hard to figure out the targets here, so you have to get up here first. You have to create some kind of a pattern, and then you look for the next target, and the next target, and the next target. You know, I know some people do it like this. I'm gonna show you. I mean, but I don't do it. But you know, some people do it. Some people do it top to the bottom down here, and they look for extensions. So they will say, okay, the next target is you know, might be at around, I actually like this 32 level, and 161.76. And then, you know, if you are really bullish, maybe all the way up, not this one, maybe all the way up to 2618, you know. But you know, those are crazy targets. What these up here, 51.76, maybe even down here at 43 might be the targets. But extensions are not actually that good. That's why I don't use. I mean, sometimes I'll use extensions to find some kind of targets, but I don't like that. I know how you're supposed to do it, but I don't like that. The best way to do it is, you know, first targets here at 0.15. 0.15. Once you break that, the target here is as 25, and once you break that, you know, there will be some kind of pattern forming here, and once you break that pattern, you will know where the next target is and where the next target is. You don't just like open the entire chart, say, okay, this is the target. You just don't do that. I know some people do that. We don't do it. Next target, let's go a little bit back. Next target is 15, and after that 25. People go 2, 3. Yeah, they give 2, 3 because they look at, like I just showed you, they look at extensions and they just pick random Fibonacci numbers and say those are the targets. Sure, you can you can do it that way, but there is a better way, and that's short-term way. we know the next target and we know the target after that, and once we get here we'll do some kind of pattern up here and we'll look at that pattern and we'll find the next target, and after that we'll find some kind of next target up here and we'll see some kind of next target and so forth. So you gotta see how it moves towards the upside once it gets up in the price discovery mode. But two next target that we do know up is 15 and 25. Will it be 2 or 3? Who knows, man, who knows. Anyways guys, that's it for today. I gotta take a rest, man. I gotta take a rest. Thanks for the bucks, everybody. This was educational. Next time I do this, it will be 10 bucks minimum. This will be 10 bucks minimum. So, you know, we'll see. Cold shower tomorrow, you pump it, yeah, cold shower tomorrow, pump it. We'll see. Okay, guys, take care, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.